Ooh, yes sir, welcome to Mind Domain, the place we work in the body and mind to become better men. Like, have you ever just sat down? Like before, I just sat down in this chair, I'm about to record, I'm laying back, and I'm like, why is it so fucking hard to find good friends? Like, I don't think that's something that should be hard, you know? Like, why is there so much hate in this world? Why don't people trust each other? Why is it so hard to find good friends? It seems like everybody is just waiting to stab you in the back, and you have to be careful. You have to look around. Holy shit, what is he doing? What is she doing? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, everywhere, you see snakes everywhere. Why? Why is it like this? Well, I don't care why is it like this. The fact is that I have to learn to identify. We have to learn to identify the good friends and the bad friends. We have to learn to identify the ones that will be our brothers, the ones that will be our sisters, if that's what you want. And then we have to learn to identify the ones that will be our enemies, that we cannot trust. So, first thing that I found out that helps a lot to learn to identify which side is the person that you have in front is support. Is this friend that has been with you for so much time, maybe you know him since you're little, or you know him since a little time, it doesn't matter the amount of time that you know that person. When you try to improve your life, and this is important guys, because you will never understand if a friend is a good friend until you want to improve your life. Because if you're laying back, smoking weed, playing in the PlayStation, blah, 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 like fucking geek all day with your friend, wasting all the entire day, all your entire life in that shit, you will never understand if he's a good friend, because there's no test in between. What are you going to discuss about? Games? Smoking weed? Like, makes no sense. So once you start to improve your life, you start to hit the gym, you start to work on your business, you start to work on all these things, that's when the test comes. How does your friend react to this? Does he get mad? Does he support you and says that's good, improve your life? If your friend doesn't say that's good and improve your life, then you have to start worrying. It's not time to panic yet. It's just time to start looking like, you know, a little shady. You're like, okay, what is going on in here? If you're trying to improve your life and your friend is not supporting what you're doing, then there might be something wrong. Because you're telling him that you're trying to become a better version of yourself. So you're going to feel better, man. Feeling better is not a bad thing. So if they don't support that you feeling better, what does it mean? Do they support you feeling bad? Or do they support you staying in the same level they are so that they don't feel bad because of their own insecurities? So that's when you have to start to look at them and you say, okay, maybe they're not friends. Maybe. It's not time to panic yet and just throw them away, because okay, maybe they don't support because they just don't care. They have this attitude where they're really selfish, so they just don't care about what you do. So we can give them that point, and we can say, okay, it's fine. So you now just start to look at them a little bit shady. Okay, why doesn't he support me improving my life? Then second thing that we have to take care of, that we have to look at, that we have to that we cannot let pass through, will be distractions. If you're trying to improve yourself, you are going to the gym, you're working on your business, so you start to get busy, and your friend starts to put distractions in every single thing that you have to do. Oh, you have to go to the gym. Oh no, don't worry, brother, come here. Let's smoke weed and play like little geeks. Okay, if your friends start to do that every single time you have to go to the gym, or when you're going to work on your business, no, don't worry, my brother, no, don't worry. Hey, you know something? We can go deal some drugs, or whatever distraction they try to do. No, we can go play ball. You want to play basketball? You want to play a game? Like, if they're throwing distractions. So first they don't support you. Now they are throwing distractions in front of every single thing that you have to do. My brother, that's when you have to start to worry. Because what you are seeing there is their own insecurities taking control over their trust of the person they have in front. So they trust you, but now you are becoming dangerous to their self-image. So their trust is starting to shake, is starting to disappear. Because now you are becoming an enemy, slowly becoming an enemy, because you're making them feel bad about themselves. So all these insecurities they have are taking control of their trust, and are making it, are destroying it, are making it like disappear, you know, because a good friend is not going to give you distractions. He's going to support you. He's going to say, okay, I will wait until you finish and then we can go do that. Okay, I will wait until you do that and then we can go play and we can go smoke and all that stuff, if that's what you want to do. But if they are allowing the known insecurities to just invade your personal space and your projects, and to make the trust you have between each other become shady, that's a bad sign. And this is where you have to start to be careful, and you have to start to say, okay, maybe it's time for me to get some distance between these people. Because the third thing that is going to happen is vengeance. And you're going to say, Brian, vengeance about what? I didn't did anything bad. And that's what you have to understand. You already did something bad. You're making him feel insecure about himself or herself or whatever it is itself, because they are not working towards the same thing that you are. So they start to feel insecure. They start to feel less than you. And it gets dangerous in here. It gets dangerous. If you live in a high position in society, a lot less. But if you live like in the hood, in the ghetto, I can come from the ghetto. And envy, and when people feel insecure because of your progress, they will do dumb shit to just stop you, man. And when I say dumb shit, I'm trying the type of dumb shit that can get you killed, you know. So be careful, man. If you see this sign, if you see the first sign that they don't support you, then you see that they start to put distractions into everything that you do, and they don't leave you alone. They put distractions, and then you start to see that they have this attitude towards you a little bit. They start to get a little bit aggressive, you know. They start to, it seems like they don't like you anymore. That's when you have to take some distance, because when people feel envy, they do some dumb shit, man. They do some dumb shit. So we don't want to be part of the dumb shit that they are going to do, because we care about ourselves. So in that moment, man, what I can tell you is you can choose how you want to do it. But I will not personally just go to them and say like, hey, stop it with this shit. I want to improve my life. If you don't want to improve, you can stay in the hood. I would go out of the hood by myself. No, because in the hood, people are aggressive, man, and people don't think, and we don't want to create chaos and confrontation, because now he has a real motive to hate you, and that is going to take him to make some dumb shit that we don't want to be part of. So for me, the right way to do it is just play their own game. They put distractions in front of you. What you put in front of the distraction? Excuses. So you say, no, why are you going to do that? Why are you going to go to the gym? We can go small, we can go do that. Don't go. What do you say? No, man, I went to the doctor the other day and he told me that if I don't work out, I'm gonna get pretty sick, because my body, I am low in vitamins, low in A, B, C, and D, and I need to improve this. Bang, excuses. Bang, and there's nothing they can say. Now you have a real valid motive for doing what you're doing. It's not that you want to create insecurities in them. It's not that you want to portray yourself as superior. Is that you have a reason to do what you're doing. So let's make sure that we step in the right direction and that we don't force change in other people, because that's going to cause a lot of problems. But just take these 3 steps and understand if the person you have surrounding you are real friends or snakes, and make sure you don't make a mistake, my brother, because you're going to regret it. So as I usually say, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.